I'll say. Just for luck. Wow, your coffee was strong.
All right.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Marketing Checklist Viewcast. We're Sharon and Hank Yuloff from Yuloff Creative Marketing Solutions. When you're looking to solve those marketing, sales, human resources challenges, we are the small business coaches that you call.
On this viewcast, you will meet and learn from successful entrepreneurs who are out there making it happen right now.
Or coughing like I am doing right now. Here's how it works. We have pre-sent several questions to our guests, and if you've watched several of our episodes, you've figured that out. Everyone is answering the same questions so we can share the very best information with you.
Here's the kicker. The interview itself will be just 7 minutes, 21 seconds long.
Why that? Why
that's our wedding anniversary.
July 21st. Oh my gosh, it's coming up.
Sure.
It's always coming
up.
All right. So would you introduce our guest today?
Yes. Our guest today is Sanjay Gupta.
Yes, that's Sanjay Gupta.
And you can find him at seeinglife.la, as in Los Angeles, because that's where he's based.
Yeah.
And you don't have to remember that. It's going to be in the show notes.
Yeah. So remember, it's not the .com, it's .la, as in Los Angeles or Louisiana, or or if you're a Dodger fan, lost again. Yeah. No.
I like that. Lost again.
Lost again. All right, Sanjay. Keeping in mind, we only have a 3-story building. What is your elevator story?
Oh, what's my elevator story? Okay, my elevator story, I'm actually mainly a storyteller. And I'm a storyteller with strong connection to the visual elements of a story. So I actually used to be a corporate guy, and now I tell stories, and I'm passionate about telling stories when there are brands with genuine, passionate values behind them, because I connect with them personally that way. And when I'm connected, then I'm working from that place. So I'm telling a story where I can speak honestly about the passion, the values, and intent is that when the story is told honestly, it has a huge potential to connect with the right audience. Not just all the audience,
okay, but
the right audience, because that's what
we're going to start over. I'm sorry. Y'all are just going way long. Elevators pitch, like, we want to get to it because Sharon's next question is, can you expand a little?
Okay, all right. Okay,
we're
cool.
asking you the same questions in the same order we sent them to you.
All right, cool.
You just took like a minute and a half.
And we only have 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
Yeah. So let's make it a short story, not the documentary version. All right. We're going to start over. There's my cut. All right. Hey, welcome in.
Sorry. Tell me when to. Okay. You're starting from scratch?
I'm starting from scratch.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of the Marketing Checklist Viewcast. We're Sharon and Hank Yuloff from Yuloff Creative Marketing Solutions. When you're looking to solve your marketing, sales, human resources challenges, we are the small business coaches that you call.
On this viewcast, you will meet and learn from successful entrepreneurs who are out there making it happen right now.
Yep, here's how it works. Every one of our guests, if you've watched other episodes, you've already figured this out, has the same questions. So we're able to bring you the very best information, and you know the pattern and you can see how it all works.
Here's the kicker. The interview itself will be just 7 minutes, 21 seconds long.
Yep, that's because 7/21, July 21 is our anniversary. All right, why don't we get started? Would you introduce our guest today?
Yes, our guest today is Sanjay Gupta.
Wait a minute. The Sanjay Gupta. Oh my God, this is going to be fun.
And you can find him at seeinglife.la, as in Los Angeles. And you don't actually need to remember that. It's going to be in the show notes. So if you couldn't hear me clearly, don't worry about it. It's in the show notes.
So it's not .com. No. That's like .la, as in Los Angeles or Louisiana, if you're from there, or if you're a Dodger fan, lost again. Okay. Why don't we get started?
All
Said the
right,
Red Sox.
Sanjay.
Said the Red Sox fan.
Yes. So Sanjay, we're in a 3-story elevator building. What's your elevator story?
My elevator story, I'm a storyteller first and foremost. And I used to be a corporate guy, and I'd like to say that I became a storyteller through life because there were stories that really connected with me. And that's the kind of stories I want to tell. Stories that genuinely connect with audiences.
Fabulous. So expand a little bit. Tell us a little bit more. What is your business really all about?
Yeah. What are you doing with your clients?
What am I doing with my clients? My passion is to connect with other people who are genuine and passionate about what they do, right? Because that's what I'm doing. So really, an organization, whether it's a technical or something else, or it's a cause-based organization, they want to tell their story. And I'm not necessarily interested in telling you what do you do, because what is only a limiting small perspective of what we do. What we truly do is what we truly feel inside, and then that expresses in our work.
So you're more about the why than the what.
I am more about the why. I'm actually all about the why. Because if the why isn't there, then I'm just kind of wasting my time. But that's not necessarily true either, because sometimes we have to do things to find our deeper why. Gotcha. It's not always glaringly obvious to us. Yeah.
True.
It requires work. Yeah. And that's how my storytelling works with organizations too. I actually ask them enough questions. I almost say that if I interview an organization about their work, they will connect with their why, because I'll go deep and deep and deep.
Excellent. Yeah. So why should our listeners flock to you?
Well, storytelling is actually a buzzword these days, right? And there's a reason for that, because people say we like to tell stories, people like to hear stories, but that's not the thing. The reason is because if I'm able to tell a story of deep honesty, that's what makes the difference. At least for me, I can speak for myself. Because when something lands on me true and honest, it creates an experience within me, and that's when I'm transformed. For me, that's the whole point. Okay. I'm not saying any other kind of story is not required, because I think there's a place for everything. For me, if you are looking to tell a story in a genuine, honest way, which generally connects with your audience, and without an agenda, motivates them to engage, then I am probably one of the best guys.
Great. Let's go to the next one.
So given that, what tips could you give to our audience?
The tips to audience is, first is we have to trust ourselves wherever we are in telling our story, because there's no wrong thing. Wherever I am, I'm going to find the next right thing. That's the thing, right? Because this isn't the end of life anyway. Number 2 is being honest and trusting the values that I hold within. When I speak of myself, I like to say there is no difference in my personal and professional life. I don't want to have 2 different personas. I am one person, and I'm fortunate enough that I'm able to bring the whole self to this, right? Does that mean I'm perfect? No. Yeah. It simply means that I trust my values, I trust my vision, and I trust in the moment what I'm doing. That's it.
Awesome.
6 months later, I might say, oh, yeah, I was in a different place. That wasn't right necessarily, but it's a learning moment. So each one of us are in the same place. Yeah.
Terrific. What's an amusing job title for you, Sanjay?
On my last card, I put a chief storyteller.
Yeah.
Okay. That should be
that makes sense. What are the most common questions that people ask you about your business?
Okay, what kind of stories you tell? And that's a hard one to tell, because when the passion is telling a story, almost there's hardly anything that I can't find that passion in, right? But really what I would say is, that's one question. And then also do a ton of photography, because storytelling is not just the talking, it's the visually supporting what I'm saying. In other words, showing the story versus telling it. Okay. It's really key.
So what is your favorite business tool that you use in your business do your work?
Okay, to answer, one is camera. Mm-hmm. Number 2, which is actually should be number 1, and it's not
okay. So what is the one tool? You get one.
Okay, so the number one tool is my conversation with the person who wants to tell the story. I think I really, really love it, that part, because that's where we dig deeper and
All right.
find what we are passionate about.
And what about your business makes you the most happy?
Oh, telling a good story. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That when
it's like connecting with a client, and then my mind starts kind of like it gets wired, and I start getting ideas. Okay, this is how we can visually tell this. And then when I sit down to edit, right, it's a painful process to edit, but that's where it makes it all worth it.
already. Our most popular question. What did you learn in nursery school that helps you in your business?
In history school,
Nursery school, before kindergarten.
okay, I'm sorry,
Daycare.
what's school? Preschool.
Yes.
Sure, preschool. What did you learn in
What was that?
preschool? Take two.
Oh, I don't necessarily have an answer. No, I don't have an answer for that.
I have one for you because I have
All
your
right.
answers that you sent us. I've never thought of it in those terms, but I do believe that everything we've learned counts toward who we are today. So that was a hell of an answer, Sanjay. I like that.
Yeah.
What's the number one fantasy lead you could get from if somebody's watching? Who could they refer you? That would be your fantasy lead, the story you want to tell.
All right. This is the person or an organization that believes in the similar values that I do. And these values, what I'm talking about, is not agreeing with me. It is about the aspirational values of being human.
Okay.
Means how the word that's coming to my mind is how high can we fly? Not in a lofty, egotistic way, no. Because internally, how we can get that feeling, and that feeling happens when we are grounded in our own power. So the values system matters, and what matters is how they view the world.
Gotcha. All right.
It's a thing.
The other half of that question is, if someone's listening that likes joint ventures, what describes your best JV partner? Who is a business partner with you?
We are passionate about something, genuinely passionate about this. And for me, it's always, all my stories are about empowering humans, creating an experience of empowerment. So we want to believe in equality and the highest power of being human.
Gotcha.
Not coming from a place of that I can lift you up. No, it's going to be all have that. We believe that, and then we tell a story honestly, without having an agenda.
Fantastic. All right, that's our last question that we have for Sanjay.
Awesome. Well done, Sanjay. Again, we will put your website in the show notes, seeinglife.la, as in Los Angeles. So go connect with Sanjay and connect with us at howtogettherefaster.com.
Yep, you can sign up for your free 30-minute success call. Most small business owners that take advantage of that report back that their call was worth $10,000 to them in either immediate sales or in reducing those things that hurt their bottom line. Can't wait to talk to you at howtogettherefaster.com.
And if you would like to be part of the Viewcast as well, then let us know when you schedule that call at howtogettherefaster.com.
Thanks, everybody. Remember, if everything happens for a reason,
Be the reason things happen.
see you next time.
Thank you very much, guys.